So yes, I do think I'm going to go ahead and medicate for the day. Not only was that flashback traumatic of being raped while trying to have a bowel movement, thanks again, Kim, for hitting reset after I had been able to get over all this sick shit. So let me tell you more about Kim Razor and Bob Tribby and their ties to drug-hazing kids in high school, along with Stockton's semen on my fucking face as a child, along with John Estle's fucking blowjobs. Donald liked them too. Ray Bagookie and heroin and whores coming right up. I witnessed it. Oh well. Kim Razor wants to limit my word by a piece of paper. She's got a battle coming. I hate guns. Her trying to limit my word via a piece of paper. She's got an uphill battle, honey. So Ray Bagookie and whores and heroin. I witnessed it. I've been married into it. They are his clients. Oh well. I don't get paid to do my job. Guess what? The people who get paid to do it keep their fucking mouths shut for the extra goddamn kickbacks, including cannabis. Yes, I do wake up quite upset, especially when I have a flashback to being raped. Especially after being called a goddamn liar about it. Shall I put my false teeth in so I can show you just how well they work? I think I will. With the muscular weakness and all, they don't fit. And they were perfectly sized. But let me, show you just how well they don't work. Exercise-induced bronchospasm. As a farm kid. Something so goddamn ignorant. Dry mouth. They make this nasty stuff called biotin. It doesn't do anything. It's supposed to increase fluid production. It doesn't do shit. They did a really good job on the teeth. They're perfect. They just won't stay in. They fit them perfectly. They simply won't stay in. I tried the paste. I tried the powder. They will not stay in the way they're supposed to. That's why I was going to do implants. But that's just not the way it works. You can definitely see the right side of weakness with teeth in, can't you? So when I have to look pretty for the camera, that's the only time they go in. Because I have to sit and talk like this so they don't come flying out of my mouth, no matter what I do. They did an excellent job on the teeth themselves, didn't they? If they had anchors, it'd be even better. So I simply... choose not to wear them. Yep. Oh well. They won't stay in. They're supposed to suction on their own. They don't. Not even with the paste. But like I stated, I have to laugh about it. As I stated, the last time they slammed my jaw shut, I said, pull the goddamn things. So as I stated, implants would help, but not that I couldn't afford them, I just chose not to. Especially not with covering the story I am. I said, the hell, they're going to come in and bust fucking implant drilled into my jaws. So, to hell with those things. They did an amazing job on the teeth themselves, didn't they? They don't look fake at all. They just won't stay in. So I said, oh well, I'll just walk around toothless, as if I give a goddamn what people think about my appearance with no teeth. They told me, oh, you'll get used to them. The muscles in your jaw will learn to control them. My right side's pretty paralyzed. They're not going to learn to control anything. Which is why I fully support dental health plans covering implants if necessary. They should not be seen as an elective, cosmetic thing. For some people like me, where they fit them perfectly, but they still won't stay in your mouth, the only solution is anchoring them with implants. So huge thank you to those rapey pieces of fucking shit in Mason County doing all their dirty fucking bastardly deeds, and then claiming they weren't even responsible for the fucking healthcare costs. Just like with Kevin Emmons and Carmoose and that big semi overturning on my father, no liability whatsoever. That's another time we were threatened about suing. Probably because of Alfie. So as I stated, let me tell you exactly why I killed myself. Do you want to see the resuscitation imaging? All because of a fucking bunch of dumbass rapist perverts crying drug addiction, drug addiction, drug addiction to help cover their shit. They came in with a riot gear gas mask and drugged me when I was younger to help cover their story, to make it look more legitimate. All the while, me being upset, they think that aggression upset is somehow, more than me sitting here bawling my fucking eyes out trying to describe it. Well, I'm sorry that I got over crying a long time ago because I was poisoned so many times with pharmaceuticals, not to mention actual poison. I could sit and cry about it all goddamn day, but I choose not to. And taste a pencil. So my little lyrics posted to them that are 100% accurate from when I was a child. Camo cops slipping out from behind cedar trees. Everywhere on the farm, cedar trees. Camo cops slipping out from behind cedar trees. And ninja Navy SEALs. I can't say they were armed forces, but you know how some of those cops have that total blacked out stuff that even covers their entire face? Like the Black Ops people. Camo cops slipping out from behind cedar trees, and ninja Navy SEALs with pocketfuls of anal ease. I have to turn it into something somewhat humorous just to survive telling the fucking story. And as I've already stated, you better fucking believe I had to be out on the farm, alone, unarmed, by 5 p.m. every day. So camo cops, that could either be the Kentucky Fish and Game people, riot gear, armed forces people. I started noticing this before the Canadians started asking for the live shows. 100%, I do. 100% true. Right around the time Patrick and Christy were courting each other from afar over the interweb. That part sounds questionable. Not the internet, the other thing. Christella with her fur coat and Malibu Barbie. I'm Morticia Adams. Not really, but, in the gist of that joke. Christy Klebeck Bogsby and Malibu Barbie. Malibu Barbie. How terrible. Yes, let me get my male hormones out of my purse and calm down. I saw Patrick Boggs kissing Santa Claus. You can ask him about it. Riding along with Santa as Blitzen that year. Coming to the Osborne's Christmas party at Cottageville Mission Church. Jamie Mitchell's church. Speaking of Jamie Mitchell, And this is me acting extremely silly. I can either be upset about it or laugh about it. Jamie Mitchell. May they all turn so red with embarrassment they explode. And judges sitting up on their soapboxes. That shit doesn't work with me, honey. Shall I out that straight federal judge? I don't think I will just yet. Let's talk more about Prince Harry on that pool table. Real fucking people. Finally, the royal family shows signs of human life. Finally. Just like as Queen Elizabeth II was getting older and Charles and Camilla and all the others were expressing more, influence. Having a picnic on the yard at Buckingham Palace. As I said, Fuck formalities. It's broken heart syndrome. Tell her to do things she would normally do that makes her happy. Fuck appearances. Who the fuck cares? Hopefully they took that to heart. After you've been married to someone for 700 years, no matter how much of a tool they may have been, shut up, you silly woman. You miss them. Bitchery before tea, my favorite time of day. Mine too. Roar! He's crazy! My behavior is different than yours because it's a survival technique. So, you sit up there. I'm not in a courtroom. I'm not crazy. You sit up there on your pretty soapbox thing. Tell us your goddamn story. Unless you've been through every situation I have, there is no possible way you could judge the situation. It's called a disability. So unless Kim Razor dressed up as a tomboy and a bunch of fucking brass ring bitches didn't like it and allowed a canine unit to sodomize her, I don't want to hear a judgment out of her. It's called due process as I understand it. 30 seconds of in-person appearance before signing off on any mental health thing. Do you think she afforded me just that little resource? Nope. She wasted 72 hours and 10 grand of my time. All the while accepting resources from Erica Michelle Crawford and Kentuckians for Medicinal Marijuana, firearms and cannabis, who had accepted resources from Fox Woodward and Estel, the child porn producing, human trafficking, pieces of fucking blowjob shit. Now what did I miss? Kim Razor made quite a scene signing that firearms prohibition thing. We were afraid of you. You could hurt somebody or yourself. I hate guns. Even though I've dragged the Palmers, the tenant neighbors, through the mud, you can ask Ryan. This is how you put a cow down. I know how it's done. There are guns and bullets up there galore. I'm not doing it. As if I didn't know how to put an injured cow down. Normally you'd take the biggest gauge or whatever, put it in the back of its skull and pull the trigger. I wasn't doing it. That's why you called the neighbor men. I called them crying, there's a cow down up here. I'll send Ryan up there. Thank you. This is how it's done. I know how it's done. I'm not doing it. That's why I called you, goon. My truck just jumping down to first gear, huh? You probably put gasoline in the tank. Oh well. Ryan Palmer, my hero. If you want Chelsea's number, you contact Ben Hardy. He can fix your diesel. Your mother already made it quite clear that I was not to help you in the women department. Your mother made it quite clear that I was not to help you with my girlfriends. Chris was too arrogant to ask. Nipple play. I hope Ryan Palmer laughs his hairy ass off. Nipple play. And then they'll ask, how do you know Chris likes nipple play? Or have you been stalking? No, women talk. Nipple play. That's what they get sticking me in with the women. Only for the men to come with their sorry asses crying around, how do I get my woman to stick her face in my sweaty armpit? Teach my woman to give me a good blowjob. If you haven't taught her by now, she's never going to be able to learn. And that's the life I got to live. With the heteros on the DL. Donald Lansdale. Donald Lansdale. And meet Dale, their secretary. Dale from Foxwood Wood Nestle, May. Now you see, that's a play on two things. Dale, the secretary dude. Yum. I don't see a wedding ring yet. And Dale May from Lewis County Sheriff's Department. His wife, Vanessa, does some of the art parties sometimes. Carrie needs venues. Very nice family. Don't think about it while you're drawing. And you know, I don't know if I have a photo of it. The barrel lead. With my legs like state trooper cars. Me reaching back into my green money bag fairy wings with the robed figure. Where is that thing? It's on here somewhere. I'll be damned. I know I saved it on here somewhere.